Welcome everyone. I'm going to try and speak up for those of you in the back, but welcome to the union of Brian Streich and Aubree Boring. Firstly, I wanted to thank you all on behalf of the couple for joining us here in beautiful Sonoma. I think we should take an opportunity to look around where we're at. I know most of us are from the Bay Area, but there are people who have traveled as far as Tennessee and Florida and even London to be here today. So welcome. And I couldn't be more honored to be here standing before you two.
You guys don't wanna, you're not gonna want to wear that there. You're telling them to hurry up probably, huh?
I just want to, oh, this is so exciting.
I know.
I think we're all aware that Brian and Aubree are a perfect match for one another. But who could have predicted we'd be standing here, years later celebrating their union. They've been together so long that I automatically think of them as pretty much married. So today's ceremony really just affirms something we already knew to be true. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but the circumstances by which they met is actually quite interesting. They met through mutual friends. And soon after, Brian moved to North Carolina and Aubree came out to visit, and they actually had their first date there. And a couple choices later, and I'm sure after a couple drinks, Aubree decided to move out to North Carolina for Brian. I have to say, even though I knew they were going to be together, I think that it's still a surprise when you see two of your closest friends come together. And seeing how happy they are. So here we are, acknowledging and supporting their decisions. From the moment you see Brian and Aubree together, you notice a few simple, elegant qualities that make their union so special. They have a fun, loving relationship that is beautiful, unique, and magnetic. Through all of this, Brian finds her outlook on life refreshing, and she loves his adventurous side. Today is not even the first step, but the middle of a journey that started years ago. Today is about the roads you will take and your commitment to do so together. Today is but a brief slice of your life. Marriage is risking who you are for the sake of who you can be. Your lives will change, responsibilities will increase, but your joy, your being, your understanding will be multiplied if you are sincere and true to one another. Today you declare these things to each other before family and friends.
Hi.
Brian, do you take Aubree to be your wife? Do you promise to believe in her, love, respect, encourage, flatter, and cherish her, to not get mad at her driving, pour her endless glasses of amazing wine, maybe even buy her flowers or a pair of shoes from time to time, and stand beside her as a protector, a comforter, and best friend no matter where life takes you?
I do.
And Aubree, do you take Brian to be your husband? Do you promise to challenge him, to love, respect, encourage, and maybe even wind him up, to always root for the University of North Carolina athletics unconditionally, to let him win most arguments just because you know it's not worth continuing, and stand beside him as a giver, a comforter, and best friend no matter where life takes you?
I do.
Now Brian and Aubree will exchange rings as a symbol of their life together. Brian, do you take Aubree's hand in marriage for life or longer?
I do.
And Aubree, do you take Brian's hand in marriage for life or longer?
I do.
By the power of your promises and the truth we've shared here today, and in the presence of all these wonderful family and friends, I am happy to pronounce Brian and Aubree as husband and wife. Okay, you two, let's seal the deal here. I know you guys want to get to the party, and Aubree, you can kiss your groom. Family and friends, I'm honored to be the first person to present to you the newly married couple, Brian and Aubree Sonoma.
I, as well as the rest of us here, love you guys to death. We hope the best of happiness for a new chapter in your lives. And Bri, you can start your slow clap now. But before you do, everybody raise a glass real quick to Brian and Aubree.
Thank you, Steve-O.
You're welcome.
Perfect, Steve-O.
Enjoy tonight because it's about all of us, and let's have a damn good time.
I love her more than anything, and I only hope that my two daughters can grow up with a very special, wonderful friend like I had, because all the memories that we've had together I treasure forever, and they're priceless. So that's what I wish, and I'm so happy to be here with you guys, and I feel honored to sit here. I love you both, and I wish you many years of love.